Alright, welcome back to another tutorial everyone. This time we're going to be talking about for loops and their usefulness in Nim. So let's say you want to print the numbers 1 and 2. Well, you would just have to say, echo, 1, then you have to do echo 2, right? This is pretty simple. I mean, you're just printing two numbers to the screen, right? Pretty simple. But if I were to tell you, okay, I want you to print numbers from 1 to 1000, you're not going to be doing this all day, trying to copy numbers and then changing this. It will become pretty tiring, and if I give you a list of large numbers, then it's impossible to do this. So this is what for loops are used for. So if you want to count to 1 to 1000, all you have to do is type this. So we're going to say for 1 2, or so we're going to say, so for I in count up. So this is a process, just like we discussed before. And I'm going to define my range in here. So let's say I want to count from 1 to 100. I'm going to say 1, comma, 100 in here. And then in the next line, I can do whatever I want with that I variable. So I can print and go echo I. Right? And if I run this, whoops, I made a mistake here. So if I do this, I keep going back to bash scripting, that's why I keep making these mistakes. Okay, so echo, as you can see here, it will print all these numbers from 1 to 100. Pretty cool, huh? So obviously the usefulness of this goes way beyond just printing statements. If you have an array like we've discussed before, you can go like this. So if you have like an array, for example, so let's say let array 1 equal to, and I want to print hello, so that's the first element, and like this, right? So if I have something like this and I want to go through this array, let's say this is an array with thousands of elements, I can just go here and I'm gonna do array at I. So I'm just accessing the index here, and if I hit run, so it's complaining now. It's saying unhandled exception, index 3 not in 0, index error. Yeah, so obviously the index is out of bounds, so there are no 100 elements in this, which is why we're getting this error. So to fix that, all we have to do is count from 0 to array 1 dot length, or len array 1, like that. So this will go from 0 to 2. So we'll go 0, that's the first index, 1 and 2, right? And we have 3 elements, so we'll take the length of the array, which is 3, it will subtract 1, so we'll go from 0 to 2, and this should work out. So if we hit run again, and we'll print hello world just like that. So this will apply to anything really. You can have an array, dictionary, vector. You can have a file that contains multiple lines and you want to count all these lines and go through them. So the for loop is very useful in that regard, and you don't have to type redundant statements or functions. You can just have a for loop that does the counting for you, and it can count up to very large numbers. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty useful. There are other ways to count as well. So let's say you don't want to count in increments of 1. Let's say you want to do for I, or for j actually, in count up, and let's say you want to go from 1 to 200 and you want to go in steps of 2. You can do that as well. So this will count from 1 to 200, but it will go as 2, 4, 6, 8, etc., etc. And if we echo this, so we echo j and we run this one, look what we get now. So we'll increment by 3. It'll go in steps of 3. So we'll go 1, 3, 5, 7, and then all the way to 199, right? It doesn't go up to 200 because after this one, if it counts by 2, it will obviously be 201, but we didn't specify that. So you can also do this. You can go by the steps that you want. So that's pretty useful. But wait, let's say we don't want to just count up. Let's say we want to count down. Well, that's also pretty simple. Let's get rid of these actually. It's the same process, but instead of the count up function, you're just gonna say count down. And again, I'm gonna count down from 100 to 1. So I'm gonna put this. And I'm just gonna echo I. Okay, so if I run this, and it's gonna do the same thing but counting down. Right? You don't have to use these functions if you don't want to, really. I can do this in another way. I can say for, you know, I and 1 to 100, right? And this will also work the same way. So if I run this, as you can see, it will also count from 1 to 100. You can also count to the index less than the length you want. So we can also say for I in 1, you know, less than 100. So we can actually do that, right? So let's run this. And as you can see, it will only print to 99. And this is also useful because now we can substitute this for length of the array that we have, right? So you can say array 1, and we can print array 1 at I. So this will also work the same way. So if we're gonna do run, it will print hello. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna put 0 because array start is 0. So if I hit run, it will print hello world. Right, so that's pretty much how for loops work. I hope this helped you out, guys. Let me know what else do you want to see, what languages do you want to see, what tutorials do you want to watch. I can do Unity, I can do Java, you know, cover game development as well. So if you like this video, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can see the next videos. All right, peace out.